Okay then, what's up YouTube? Today we're going to be going over, uh, let me get this fraps working real quick. Okay then, today we're going to be going over Morrow's 5 racks Reaper build that he used in the IEM to win 3-1 over Hydra and take home $5,000, which is a lot of money. So pretty much, if you use this build, you're going to make $5,000. So, anyways, just gonna speed it up real quick. Nothing special. Okay, so you open up obviously 12 racks, 13 gas. That's pretty much what you do in every Terran build order. Is always 12 racks, 13 gas. I should be getting my depot. Always want to wall off against Zerg because kids with early pools, you know all about them. Okay. Should be bringing down this SCV to make the barracks. This was a really good game. My timings were pretty crisp in this one. Pretty warmed up. Played a lot of ladder games before this. This was a game in ladder against Bamsey. He was a Zerg player. He was actually a good player. Unlike unlike all the other noobs that I make videos of, this guy was actually good. His pool was about 50 minerals late. That's kind of odd. But still, he was good. He's going for pretty sure he went for a 14 pool, 15 hatch build. Maybe 14 pool, 14 hatch? Jeez, that's pretty economical. Wow. Pretty good timing though. Okay then. What's going on over here? Make my SCV. Right as your barracks finishes, you want to throw down that tech lab, like literally as soon as you can. And then you want to make a supply depot to finish your wall, and then you want to get your second gas. So yeah, because you really don't want Zerg to see what you're doing, see what you're up to, and then I get my second gas right there. Because with this Reaper build, some people like to get out of first Marine, but you can't really put pressure with your first Reaper. I don't put pressure with my first Reaper. A lot of people will just like run out. I kind of like to hide the fact that I have Reapers, and then like 10 Reapers in your main and you don't know what to do. That's kind of my style. But, either works. I'll demonstrate that real quick. You're supposed to get your first Reaper, then get speed. I got 2 Reapers, then speed. But it doesn't really matter. Unless you're trying to poke out soon, then yeah, you should get speed first. You want to get your 2 barracks at 21 supply, which I do right here. Yep, make them both at 21 supply. Make sure you keep pumping Reapers off this first barracks. I'm pretty sure I do right here. Yep. Okay. A lot of people would like to move out with these 2 Reapers. My timings are better. The speed would be almost done by now, and they'd probably be done by the time I get into his base. But I kind of don't want to reveal the fact that I have a Reapers. Use a Zergling over to scout. Right as soon as these 2 barracks, you want to send those SCVs back to mine for a few seconds and throw down tech labs on them, both of them. It's a really good build, like I said, against Zerg, because Reapers kind of they dominate anything Zerg can do like early game. Because whenever Zergs fast expand, which most good Zergs do, all they have is like lings, queens, and spine crawlers, and that's not what you want against Reapers. So right here, his Zergling is hiding back here, glitched because it couldn't get up this wall. Okay, anyways, but as soon as your 2 barracks are done, I send my SCVs back to mine for about 10 seconds, then I bring them back and make 2 more barracks. And obviously, okay, so he runs his Ling up the ramp, but I've got these Reapers on hold position because I don't want him to know that I have Reapers, because I don't want to reveal my hand, because as a Zerg player, the second you see a Reaper, you're just like, oh my god, 5 racks Reaper, and then just like tech immediately to Spire, which is like what every single fucking Zerg like techs to Spire. It's ridiculous. Like, ever heard of not getting Mutalisk? No, they haven't. They all go Mutas. Kind of funny. But anyways, I shouldn't hate on Zergs because pretty much everyone on MLG is fucking Zerg. Anyways, okay. I like to keep up. I like to keep all my barracks on 4, just so I can just put. I mean 4R 4R. It's a really nice hotkey. He's got a Zergling, so he saw my Reapers moving out. I don't like to, like I said, I like to get about 10 Reapers, then go. You don't really, because like I said, you don't wanna show that you have Reapers. And Zerg, I think he got a Spire pretty soon. Got a lot of Lings. That is a lot of Zerglings. This is probably the best map to do the 5-Rax Reaper because there's this cliff that you can abuse so hard. Like, kill the natural, Zerglings come at you, jump up, hold position, 3 kills on Zerglings. And, okay, so, a lot of people think that this build is all in, but it really couldn't be any different than all in. It really isn't all in at all. See, if we go back to my main, I'm pretty sure I threw up a CC, like, right now. Okay, yep, that, I sent 2 SCVs, should have sent 1. There, I threw up a command center because there really is no reason to go all in at this point. I mean, I killed his natural. Now I'm expanding. I've got the economic advantage. So I throw up an engineering bay because, like I said, every single Zerg loves mutas, and I'm gonna need turrets to deal with mutas. And now I'm pumping marines because in case he has mutas. If Zerg goes roaches, then you want to get marine marauder. You don't want all marauder because if he, he probably went Spire as well, so you want to deal with that as well. Right here, I got like so many Reapers. I do a scan. And at this point, normally you want to like kite and micro with your Reapers, but I had so many that it didn't even matter. I just kind of like let them kill the Zerglings. Like I said, going for Spire, of course. And once you have this many Reapers, game over. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. And there's the GG. Obviously no GG. Okay, so now we're going to talk about what Zerg could have done better. Because watching this game, you're probably just like, oh my god, imbalance, imbalance. There really isn't imbalance. I mean, I argue that Terran is not imbalanced. I know every single person says Terran's imbalanced, but I'm going to tell you why I think otherwise. Okay, so first off, this build is probably the easiest build to scout in the entire game. I'm not kidding. Because you don't, even if you get 1 Marine, you don't even need to sack the Overlord. It takes like a year for 1 Marine to kill an Overlord. And if you see 5 racks with tech lads, you know it's coming. So, you gotta make roaches. Like literally, roaches pwn Reapers, even with like great micro, you still can't kill. Once Zerg gets like 6 or 7 roaches, your Reapers are pretty much, I mean, you can micro for a little bit, but the roaches are going to get shots off, and Reapers only have 50 health. They die really quickly to roaches. So, like I said, you want to get roaches. You don't want to get a boner and say, oh my god, Reapers can't shoot up, so I got to get a fucking Spire out because I'm Zerg and I love Spire. You don't got to do that. I said go for roaches. And, the great thing about this build, I mean, this build is imbalanced towards Terran. I'm not going to lie. This build particularly is imbalanced. That's true. And Zerg has a hard time dealing with this build, but it's not unstoppable as people are saying. But like in the whole StarCraft, I really don't think that Terran vs Zerg is imbalanced. Like ever since the Magic Box, mech really isn't that viable because they're not good for anti-air anymore. For those of you who don't know what Magic Box is, it's pretty much, I say look it up on YouTube. Now mutas kind of soft counter Thors. Mutas can take care of Thors pretty easily. You only lose a few mutas. So anyways, let's talk about this build though. Yeah, Zerg needs to get roaches out. You need to scout early because there's a lot of things Terran can do, and if you're Zerg, you need to know what he's up to. You need to scout what Terran's up to. And like I said, you don't have a Marine, so you can't shoot down that Overlord. And then you gotta get your Roach Horn out, and then you gotta get roaches. And then you want to get, I don't know, you can either tech the Banelings, Spire. A lot of times Terran, the great thing about this build for Terran is, he gets roaches, you can just go Marauder. And then, Marauders pwn roaches. But this build is not unstoppable. There's a video of Cool. He's playing against this Korean guy from the Were clan. It's on HG StarCraft's YouTube channel, and this guy he went all in. I didn't go all in, I expanded, but this guy went all in, Reapers, Marauders, and he still held it off. So I'd say watch that video. I'd say just watch Cool's video in general. He's probably the best Zerg, like, ever. So, yep. Kind of went on there for a while, but yeah. Vibrax Reaper, pretty good.